Sorry, I'm in a car, right?
No problem at all.
So,
You've been very busy, I guess, throughout these days.
yeah, something or the
We lost you in a bit, Ravi.
other. So, hello, can you hear me now?
I can hear
Is this
you.
clear?
Now it's better. Now it's better. I can hear you clearly now.
Okay. So if it loses, we can actually do this on on a regular phone call if you're okay with it.
No, I'm actually recording these, Ravi, so that,
Ah,
for
got
future,
it, got
just
it,
in case we need some cuts.
got it,
So,
got it.
so I'll go quick, Ravi. The thing is, we love to
Ah,
include real, vivid stories. So, could you
okay.
share, one or two specific incidents or moments with Pankaj that truly capture who he is? Have you seen the questions as such? But more than that,
Right.
do you remember the first time you met Pankaj? We'll start with that, and I'll ask you few other questions.
Yeah, yeah. So I was actually very, I would say, basic type of runner. I used to do about 5K or something like that and be really happy with myself.
Hmm.
And there was this morning I was running and near his old Dell office. So I met another friend who I knew.
Hmm.
That guy also, so Pankaj was running with him.
Right.
So then he introduced me to Pankaj. And in his classic style, Pankaj said, Chalo, hamare saath daudo.
Hmm.
So that day he made me run 18 kilometers.
Wow.
And I had no idea I could do that. So that's how he recruits people in. So,
Abs-
so yeah, it was quite incredible. So,
So, have you done
so
any marathons along with him, Ravi?
several actually. Now I don't. It's been more than a decade since I stopped running.
Okay.
But yeah, there were these a few amazing years. So you know about this group called the Bhukamp, right?
Yes. Yes.
So even now I'm part of that group. But I mean, we had this whole bunch of runners.
Hmm.
Every Saturday we had this routine. We used to go out, run, and then have a great breakfast. And then
Hmm.
Pankaj is there in your list, right? The Runversations. So he
Hmm.
invented this term called Runversation. So
Hmm.
you have, great chat. Uh, so yeah, so it was absolutely great.
Correct. Any specifics that you can remember out of these runs? Anything
So, but
specific?
one other very big, yes, there is one run
Hmm.
that changed a whole bunch of things. I mean, something incredible for me.
Hmm.
So, you know, I'm like I grew up a regular Indian student, science student, didn't like history, civics, none of those things, right?
Hmm.
So there was this particular run that said that I should read this book
Hmm.
called Guns, Germs, and Steel.
Hmm.
Just talking about it, and that got me intrigued, and I just went and bought that book and I started reading it, and I could not stop.
Wow.
It's basically a book on history, but
Hmm.
it was written in an incredible way.
Hmm.
Much later, of course, there's this book called Sapiens that came out.
Hmm.
Changed my entire attitude to history. Today, it's one of my favorite subjects,
Great.
and all that happened during a conversation.
Uh, Great.
So this I'll never forget.
Sure. And what small habits or behaviors does Pankaj have that captures who really is according to you?
Uh, I don't know, but I mean habits. Not about habit. It's more about his attitude attitude to life.
Hmm.
It is always very positive.
Hmm.
Always. I've never seen him upset about anything or
Hmm.
you know feeling low or nothing. Never.
Hmm.
So that's one thing I can tell you about him.
Sure.
Uh, he is he's quite how do I put it, grounded. He's a very
Hmm.
grounded person. Right?
Yes.
And I'm an entrepreneur, right? And he's really good at what he does. He's probably one of the best in India in what he does.
Hmm.
And several times I'd asked him, right, hey, you want to start your own company? And he's very sure about himself. He said, no, I don't want to do all that. I'm
Mm.
very happy doing this stuff. That's it.
Yeah.
So, so that's really nice, when to
Mm.
see people who really know what they want and who don't get upset too much, very grounded. And anybody who's around him, they're all
Mm.
generally in a happy mood. So he has
Right.
this infectiousness of
Mm.
his mood, which is a positive mood.
Absolutely.
Then he does that while he's running or while we're having breakfast or whatever.
Sure.
The other thing is, he's obviously super connected.
Mm.
In fact, I'm thinking of printing a T-shirt called. Say, oh, I know Pankaj Rai too. So, hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. So, and he's very happy to connect us with somebody else who he knows, right? If I say, hey, Pankaj, do you know this guy? हाँ दोस्त है,
Mm.
connect कर देंगे क्या है?
Mm.
So, in his classic style. So, he's ever willing to do that and share his knowledge. So, yeah, so those are some amazing things about it.
Absolutely. Now, I've been hearing, talking to a lot of his friends, I think since yesterday, around six of them.
Okay.
They only say that he's a magnetic presence, he's a creator of renovations, a
Yeah,
master listener who makes others feel heard and brings out their best thinking, natural connector who brings a
absolutely.
good. So, a lot of positive stuff. Uh, a very genuine human being as such.
Very genuine. Yes.
Anything else you want to share? Any funny incident, or have you been to any of his birthday parties there?
Yeah, I've been to several actually. So, yes. So it's always an annual event
Mm,
for people to meet. Unfortunately, I've not been able to go last few years, but
mm,
it's a big event where it's Pankaj Rai's birthday, so everybody comes. So
mm,
you get to meet everybody also. It's great.
mm,
And again, I mean, he's his usual self,
mm,
right? All positive, getting everybody. Hey, did you meet this fellow? Aja, aja, isse milate hain, aja, aja. You'll like him. So he'll put you in touch with somebody really interesting. Then he'll run somewhere else. So, he, so he's always like that, right? So yeah, quite an interesting person to know. I'm very glad that I met him.
absolutely. Yeah, that's what I heard from everyone, really.
Yeah. And yes, his family also, really nice people.
Mm,
Uh, there was the time when we used to meet more often. So I have two daughters also, so they used to be friends with his younger daughter.
mm,
Older
mm.
one was much older, of course.
Right.
But yeah, so it was quite nice.
Good. Perfect. I'll summarize this, Ravi, and I'll share it with you. But anything else you want to
Sure.
say? So we'll be in touch. And maybe on WhatsApp, you can actually message just in case we're not able to get on a call.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at some of my old WhatsApp messages with him. Something will come up, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
So remember that I'll
Any
send
early
it to
pictures
you.
you have? Because I think you've been connected with him around what, 2005, 2006, right?
Yeah, around 7, I think. 7, I
2007.
got to know him.
Sure.
So I may have some old photos. I'll try and dig them out.
Perfect.
You obviously already have the famous Sadhu Wala photo, so that you already
Yes.
have,
Yes.
I'm sure.
Right.
So, but there are many, many more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great, Ravi. Thanks for your
Good.
time. And
Okay.
I'll be in
Absolutely. Ravi.
touch.
All good. So
All
you're which company are you with now?
I was with Wells earlier. I think we worked on track there. But after
Right.
that, I've been on my own. I've got a company called Sai Equity. So I'm basically into technical mentoring the last 3, 4 years. It's working out pretty well for me.
Oh, very nice. Technical mentoring.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it's like you do a lot of coaching and
Yeah.
uh,
So we work in two spaces, Ravi. One is on cybersecurity, other is on data analytics.
uh,
And what we have done is the last 6 years, we've been doing a lot of training. And then we
okay.
put all those videos on Udemy since almost 5.5 years.
Oh,
That is
oh,
where we are actually getting calls for one-to-ones, preparing people for interviews for their next levels. So that's actually
okay.
working out well with people from Malaysia, Singapore calling us up, from US calling us up. So that is having 3 or 4 per quarter is something which is averaging as of now, and pretty good money.
Amazing.
It's doing pretty well as of now.
Super. Excellent. So glad to hear.
Absolutely.
Always good to meet a fellow entrepreneur.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
Great. Well, nice to see you again, Ravi. So
Absolutely.
take care.
Take
And
care.
if I get some more information, I'll send it across to you. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. Thanks for it. See you.